this one. We gonna run. Listen to the rock and the moves time. We gonna run.
Can't help it. Hey guys, how's it going? Retro Dave, back for another video. Hope you enjoyed the little intro. I couldn't help myself, just trying to find some music to put in the background. And yeah, I'll get carried away. As soon as a bit of drum bass comes on, I'm all over it. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, hope everyone's been well. I've been a busy past few weeks. Went to play Manchester and Arcade Club the weekend. Saturday night. Really good day, really good weekend. Really enjoyed myself. I met loads of people. I'm not going to name everybody. If you were there, you were there. You know who you are. I kind of didn't really announce I was going, just kind of went along. Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed myself. Bought a few bits and pieces. Some I'm going to show you now, some I'm not, because I've got something else coming up in another video and that'll spoil it if I show it. So yeah, I will go into it as we go along. Yeah, just trying to think where to start, to be honest. I'll tell you what, we'll start with play. Let's start with play first, and I'll kind of go as I've got it in front of me. So, I had a walk around. One of the first stores I come to, there was a table selling all like 8-bit computer stuff, Spectrum, Commodore, Amstrad, that kind of thing. And it looked like there was loads of like new old stock tapes there. Loads and loads of duplicates, the same thing, all look brand new basically. Asked the question. I said, you know, what's the deal with these? 25p each, 5 for £1. I thought, fucking hell, can't really grumble at that. So I grabbed a few. One of them, I got 5. They threw a free one in at the end, which was a sports game, which I basically just robbed the case off of. And that was the end of that. And the other one I got, I actually already had. So, yeah, bin that off. That's in the to-go pile. So we're left with 4. So I've got 4 in front of me. So this one is called, is it Bosnian 87? Is that how you pronounce it? Basically went straight off of the screenshots and looks like it's a shooter. So grab that. Last Jewel on a Kicks re-release. Again, there must be about 20 copies of this. Again, brand new. All the bits and pieces inside it. Can't go wrong. 25p. Silent Shadows. Again, looks like I can have a shoot 'em up. And Gemini Wing. Looks yeah, vertical shooter again. So I thought, why not? Don't mind grabbing the old specky game. 5 for £1. Can't go wrong, can you? So that was it. Grabbed them. And then the other game I bought, I'm not going to show you because that will spoil the next video. So yeah, bought them games, and that was all I bought. Simple as that. But I was gifted a few bits and pieces. So walked in, beeline straight for the bar. Sue was there, and as I walked over, Pete Armour on a retro tip very kindly just dived in his goodie bag, whopped this out, goes, Dave, this is for you. I mean, I just totally didn't know, I didn't expect it. Really, really kind of him. He knows me very well, and as you know with the intro, and he very kindly gave me the Ultimate Drum Bass Collection CD. Not tried it yet, but he gave it to me. That's really awesome. It's got like helicopter tune on there. I mean, yeah, I'll show you the back. So some of you that are into the kind of same shit as me, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to read that because the lighting's a bit shiny now. But yeah, there's definitely some classics on there. So Pete, really appreciate it, mate. Thanks for giving that to me. Yeah, that's really cool. So I'm going to stick that in the van, take it to work for me tomorrow, and yeah, rave all the way to work as per normal. So that was that, and then literally in about 10 seconds of Pete dipping his hand in his bag, giving me that, so he comes along with his bag, whops something out as well, and he gave me a Helter Skelter VHS. Never had like a rave video before, and that was really, really cool. That he must have found this at a car boot or something, thought of me, and picked it up. I really appreciate that. There we go. Good old video. Now I've actually got a couple of videos, but I actually binned off my video player a few years ago. So I might see if I can get like a video player somewhere, like really cheap for like a £5 or something, just so I can watch the couple of videos that I've got. I did a car boot, it must have been 4 or 5 years ago. Took all my original VHS videos, binned them off, 10 quid the lot, and I got rid of it. And like I say, since then I've grabbed a couple like gaming videos, and I've got this video. So they kind of sat on the shelf like in the collection really, so I'm thinking I might grab a video just so I can watch them. So Tootie, really appreciate it mate, I'll be looking forward to giving it a try at some point. And when I've got a video player and watched it, I'll let you know how I get on with it. So thanks guys for donating them. Yeah, that's really nice of you to think of me, so thank you very much. Quickly onto Arcade Club. I mean, I was like buzzing. I couldn't wait to get there. I couldn't get there quick enough. It's so good. I mean, 10 quid to get in, and everything's on free play. And I was just running around, just like trying to play as much as I could, just dipping in and out of different games. Noteworthy mentions: played the Time Crisis, the first Time Crisis cabinet. Played Sunset Riders. Played some pinball. Sitting Outrun cabinet. I mean, that was awesome. I've never ever seen one in person, let alone played one. So I jumped straight in that. Played on that. Played some 4-player SEGA Hot Rods, I think it's called. It's like a cocktail kind of table game. 4 people around it. It was great. 4 of us playing that. What else should we play? Just everything. Gyrus. I mean, Donkey Kong Jr. There was so much. I can't even remember it all. There were so many games I tried, and I really, really enjoyed myself. Operation Wolf was there, of course. Straight on there. Got myself on the top of the leaderboard. Had to be done. I really look forward to doing that and see if I can beat it on in the arcade, kind of an arcade environment, not my home environment. So I was really pleased to get on that. Played Operation Thunderbolt. Never played that before in the arcade. Enjoyed that game. It's pretty decent. Operation Wolf 3. Played that. That was there. Not the best. I think that's probably the weakest of the 3. But again, it was nice to experience it. There's just so many games there. I mean, I didn't play them all, but I just went around and played what I could, had a few beers, great time, highly recommend it if you've never been. Yeah, gotta go. I'll definitely be going back, and I say it'll be after Christmas now, but yeah, I'm definitely going to make a beeline for that place again. So, fantastic weekend, as always, it flies by. I mean, I was on the train 10 to 7 in the morning. We were up, left Arcade Club at midnight, got back to the hotel, had a nightcap. Me and Alex, Nintendo Arcade, were giggling like fucking kids in the hotel room till 2 in the morning. So it was just wicked. So I had like 4 hours sleep, and then trekked all the way home again, train, brilliant stuff. So anyway, fantastic weekend guys, those that were there, I know you had a good time as well. Just want to say my piece on that. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for making it awesome as well. Right, back to the pickups. Where should we go now? Right. Okay, let's go on to some vinyl stuff. So I've got a gaming vinyl item and 2 non-gaming vinyls, but I'm going to show them anyway. So this come out, the latest date this is released, got this, must be like I say a month, 5-6 weeks ago now. And that is the GoldenEye soundtrack, GoldenEye 1 and 2, Golden Axe 1 and 2 soundtrack. It is late, I'm getting tired. So really, really cool stuff. Got the limited edition one with the splatters on it. It's kind of got like 3 blobs on the record. Happy with that. Sounds great. Played it back to back. Awesome stuff. Had to get it. So I've currently got Streets of Rage 2, Super Hang On, and this one. I haven't got Shenmue, Shinobi 3 or Outrun. So there you go. They're the ones I've got. Really happy with that. I've also seen on Twitter that they're doing a Streets of Rage 3 at some point, so I'll definitely be keeping my eyes out for that one. So that's that one. A couple more vinyls that I picked up. Again, not game related, but if you know me and my music, you know, understand why I'm getting these. I was working in town Went into the record shop in my lunch break, spotted this and thought I just had to have it. And I've got my original cassette tape album from like 92, 93. I then got it on CD because it was banned. The album was banned in the UK for some time. And when it came out again, I got it out of Andy's Records on CD. I'm not sure how many of you remember Andy's Records. Got it on CD and I saw this vinyl and I thought I had to have it. And it is the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album. I mean, for me, if an album can play right through without skipping a single track, it's worthy of buying it on vinyl. And this is a great example of one of those albums. It's just so good. Classic stuff. I'm sure most of you my age will probably know what this is all about. It's such a cool album. I think the Snoop Dogg stuff, the old stuff, is really good. Some of the newer stuff is okay, but this is where it's at. This for me is one of the favourite albums. So Doggy Style, had to get it. Love the artwork, awesome stuff. And a little bit later on from that, moving on, when I was kind of at college, this came out on CD, and again used to play it from start to finish. Used to live in the CD player in the van or in the car, whatever I was driving at the time. And this comes today, and it is the Dr. Dre 2001 album. This comes today off eBay. This was 20 quid delivered. I think that's pretty decent. It's a double album as well. A, B, C, D side. Awesome stuff. Again, if you're kind of my age, you're going to know what this is all about. This is just a fantastic album. Again, pardon me, play it from start to finish, out skipping a single track. And on a record player, you don't want to be fucking keep lifting the arm and keep changing it. If you can stick it on and let it just play, that's what it's all about. And that for me warrants buying it on vinyl. That's kind of how I kind of pick and choose. Dr. Dre 2001. What a cracking album that is. And I played it all the way through. As soon as I got it, opened it, come out here, stuck it on the player, played the whole thing front to back. Awesome stuff. Now, while we're on the subject of music, I wanted some headphones, because when I come out here in the evening or even in the day, you know, you want to crank it up. You want to crank the music up. You know, I've got to be wary of the neighbours and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a bad neighbour. And I haven't got a decent set of headphones. I tried the PlayStation 4 headset, the Uncharted headset, plugged it into my amp, and it doesn't sound great at all when you've got it listening to like real good, like heavy music, or in fact any real music at any real volume. I think it's definitely more specific to the console kind of, you know, settings, not general audio. So I've got a set of headphones. They're not fantastic. They're not really that good. I never use them for that reason. They kind of distort. So I was looking for a decent pair of headphones, and then my stepdaughter as well. She wants a pair of headphones for her birthday, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a bit of research. So I looked up headphones. Now, you know all the big names like the fucking Beats and all that kind of thing. I'm not really bothered about specifically the make of them. I just want a decent quality sounding pair of headphones. You know what I mean? I couldn't care less what the make was, as long as they sound good and the quality's good. That's all I care about. So I looked at a bit of research, and there's a set of headphones, and they were 200 quid. It's on Amazon, 200 quid, and they were reduced to 50 quid. It's £150 off. I thought, this can't be right. But looked them up, all sounded business to me. So the brand is Idea USA. Again, I haven't got a fucking clue who they are, what they are, and I don't really care. But all I can tell you is they sound the absolute nuts, right? And I'll show you the box. So these were, I think, £45, £50 delivered. Absolute bargain, right? So this is what they're called. So if any of you guys are looking for a set of over-ear headphones that can blow your fucking eardrums to pieces on an amp, this is what you want. I mean, I've plugged them in my iPhone to my music, and you can bash it right up, no problem. Sounds great, doesn't distort at all. Sounds awesome. Bass is nice. I mean, I plugged them into my amp, and I had to turn it down because I could actually feel that my eardrums vibrating in my head. Seriously, they're that good. yeah, I mean 50 quid, best pair of headphones I've ever had on my head. Even when I've been into like HMV and you've got those like trial stands, you can like listen to, you can try different headphones out. These are the best ones I've ever had on my head, honestly. If you're in the market for a set of headphones, don't want to spend the earth, I highly recommend these. I think they're 45-50 quid at the minute, and they were £200 at the time. So they're basically, I'll show you, I've got about here, look. They come in this like plastic, like a hard case, so they don't get messed up. Comes with they're wireless as well. So the wireless, Bluetooth, and it also comes with the cable, so you can do the old headphone jack as well. They come with a little USB charging cable, so they fold away like that, snap up, metal frame, and they sound the nuts, honestly. And you can also do phone calls on these as well, like if you get a phone call coming on your iPhone or whatever phone you got. Awesome stuff, seriously. Really, really impressed them headphones. So when I come out here and I want to crank up the tunes, stick these on my head and I can blast my ears to smithereens and not disturb anybody else. So awesome, awesome pickup there. Right, enough talking about music and other waffle. Let's get to the games again. Okay, where should we go? Right, so I'll go with this one of the older ones I've got. So, must have been about a month or so ago now. Scott, SEGA Saturn lad, popped over. He did do a video, briefly mentioning it himself. And just as he was about to go, he very kindly handed me this game that we were playing. He brought it over just to kind of show me, really. And he brought a few games just so we can play them. And literally as we were about to go, he just grabbed this out of his bag. I said, Dave, keep it. I was like, no, I can't, I can't accept that. And in the end, he said, no, honestly, you have it. So I felt guilty. I said, just have a look in my little trade bag. Help yourself to whatever you want out of there. And he grabbed a couple of games. I think he grabbed like Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation, something else. I said, just take it, mate, honestly. He was uncomfortable taking stuff out of my bag. I said, just do it, man, I don't care. Just, you know, take it. So Scott's done a video on that anyway. Go and check Scott's video. But he very, very kindly gifted me SEGA Ghouls and Ghosts for the SEGA Master System. Such a cool game, and again, this is very different to the NES game. I know they're both called different things, but this is just a cool game, and it's not as hard, I think, as the NES version of the same game. There's a Ghosts and Goblins, isn't it? I think on the NES. But yeah, wicked little game. Subsequently got it on the Genesis. It's an essential game to have on any platform, in my opinion. Again, it's all complete. So Scott, really appreciate that, mate. Thanks very much for kind of gifty trading that game to me. What else we got? What else have we got? Yeah. So okay, charity shop. Again, must be about a month ago now. Went in, had a look round, spotted this, and thought it was like 49p. I don't find really much in charity shops anymore. And again, it's another video, so I thought, why not? And it was one of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. On video. I used to have one of these back in the day, and I thought, you know, why not? It's Mario related. It's 50p, so I grabbed it. So that is the Mario Bros. Super Show video. I also ordered a DVD on Amazon. Now I backed the Kickstarter for these same people that did this DVD. They're doing a one on the PlayStation, and how that kind of like changed the whole gaming thing when they came around. And that's actually been back now, fully back, and that'll be out next year. So I thought I better grab the first one, not seen it, and that was the From Bedrooms to Billions, like kind of the whole gaming history thing. Thought that'd be interesting. Again, got that, watched it, really, really good. Enjoyed it, kind of how it goes from like Spectrum early days, kind of leading up to more current, and how, you know, it's all kind of going full circle with like indie developers and stuff. Really interesting watch. It's like a couple of hours long. I think it's like, you know, 10-15 quid or whatever. Well worth getting, well worth a watch. So I've grabbed this. So they're doing the sequel. They did do an Amiga one, but I weren't too bothered about that. But there's a PlayStation one coming out next year, so I've backed that. So looking forward to watching that when that arrives. So grab that. What other games have we got? I've got a few NES loose cartridges. just because I wanted to, you know, get them and play them. I've had this one before. I think I traded it off ages ago. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a play again. So I grabbed it on loose cartridge, and that is Kid Icarus, and that's the power version. Yeah, GBR, that's the power one. 3 screw. That's a Kid Icarus. Now, this game I've wanted for ages, wanted to play. I've never played it before. You might think that's pretty sacrilege for an NES collector. Never played it. Wanted to give it a try. Don't want to lash out on a box one just yet until I've really give it a chance. And for 20 quid, I thought this was a steal. And that is Kirby's Adventure. And this is a really, really good game, guys. I know probably most of you already scream at the screen going, we know. But I honestly have never played the NES Kirby game before. And it's really, really good. Not overly difficult, but it's just a really good platformer. Graphically, really good. I think this is quite a later game in the NES's library. I mean, the graphically looks really, really cool. Battery save, backup as well. So you never got to start right off the beginning, which is really handy. So yeah, Kirby's Adventure, really, really good game. Another one, never played this before. Again, want to give it a try. And that is a Palais version of Rave, and that came with the instructions. I think this was probably about 15, 20 quid again. Can't remember. It was a little while ago I bought it. Pretty decent game. Pretty hard though. Pretty hard. Right. I got a couple of upgrades. So I had a loose cartridge of this game, and then bought a box complete one. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get out the box protector so I can show you that glaring out too much. So I upgraded my loose cartridge to a box complete version of Tetris. So we'll get some box porn on here for you. So it's in pretty decent nick. Little bump and scuff on it. A little bit of a crease there, but again, it's, you know, is what it is. I'm happy with it. Just the back. Not going to get it right out of the box. But yeah, classic Tetris. Had to have it. Box complete. And I think that was, again, probably 20 odd quid. We're happy with that. Now, next one. This was a good deal. So I had this already box complete. Not in the best condition, if I'm honest. It was a little bit ropey. And I wanted to upgrade it, considering it's one of the games I had back in the day as well. I really wanted that in a real decent condition. So I saw this, and I watched it, and watched it, and watched it, and I watched it end. So no one bought it, right? And it wasn't expensive. I just didn't have the money at the time. Again, this was probably, I think, 20 quid as well. It got relisted, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get that. And so I bought it, 20 quid. So the game is Dragon's Lair, and it is absolutely like brand new. Honestly. So, as you can see, it's sharp as a fucking pin. Right. So this is 20 quid. Absolutely beautiful nick. If you can better see this. On the back, look. Really, really nice condition. I think it's even, yeah, look, it's still in the bag, the lot. 20 quid. I thought, you're not going to argue with that. Beautiful, right? So I bought that, 20 quid, came, I thought, that's fantastic. I then put my copy back on eBay for 20 quid on Buy It Now, thinking just to chance it, see if anyone would buy it. And it's sold. So this is basically a free upgrade from my bit more bashed up one. Had a horrible great sticker mark on the front, where someone took a sticker off it at some point. So yeah, that's kind of a free upgrade. Obviously less a couple of quid for the fees or whatever. Really, really happy with that. So it's nice that worked out quite well. So Dragon's Lair, game is balls hard. I think one of probably the hardest games in the NES in my opinion. Happy to have that in like brand new condition. One more NES game come up in just a second. Just want to show you these. Where did I see these advertised? I think someone posted up something on a Facebook page. I can't quite remember. And there's like a Mario Brothers Collector's Edition stuff. The whole mix. There's a load of different items that have come out. That's right. I bought there's ice cubes like tray, like Nintendo related, so got the coins and, you know, question blocks and stuff like that. Got one of them anyway. That's in the freezer indoors, just for the novelty of it. There's like a lamp, like a question block lamp that you can press and it all lights up and it plays the music or something. I didn't bother with that, but I did get these, and they are coasters. But I'm not actually going to use them as coasters. So it's Mario Bros Collector's Edition. Now I've bent this over, sticking it up on my shelf up there, because I don't really bother, because they are going to come out the box. I'll just show you what they're all about the size they are. So you've got, like, that's the bullet bill, so you can kind of see like my hand, like I say there, that size is the palm of your hand. Now what I'm actually going to be doing with these is not in here. I'm actually having some work done at some point next year. I'll save that for another day. But basically I'm going to have these as like wall decoration. So when the game room's all sorted out, I'm going to have them kind of like stuck on the wall, like a little kind of like a collage, whatever you kind of call it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll put all of them on the wall. There's it says there's 20 different Mario characters and icons. So 20 coasters. I probably won't use all of them, but my intention is to kind of stick some of these on the wall as a little bit of a display with all my pictures. So that was the plan for that. So I grabbed those. What else I do now? Okay, let's show you this thing. Right. So NES game, factory sealed, import from the States. It won't be staying sealed. I'm going to open it. I'll do an unboxing video on it at some point. Shoot 'em up. I looked online. There were several that were. I mean, it's not a rare game or anything like that. It's easy to get. Dirt cheap cartridge only. You probably import it all in for like 20 quid, I reckon. There were some box ones, but they're all a bit bashed up, and I thought, you know, for the money I'd rather pay a little bit more and get an absolutely pristine one. It just turned out that it was factory sealed, and that is a later release by Sammy, and that is Silkworm. So as you can see, it is still in the cellophane, absolutely mintaroony with sticky hang tab. So I'm going to open this. I bought it with the intention of opening it, so I'll be doing an unboxing video on this at some point in the near future. I did buy an Operation Wolf NES game that was VGA graded, which I smashed open and opened that on video as well. That was a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm not scared to open up my games. I'll buy them to play them. I just want them in as nice condition as possible. So if that means getting them sealed and I've got to open them, so be it. So yeah, this is Silkworm. Didn't get a PAL release, I don't believe. I believe it's USA only. So happy to grab that. I'll just show you some screenshots from the back. Basically, it's 1 or 2 players. So single player, you choose to either be like the helicopter or the jeep. The wave of enemies is the same. I believe you can either use the helicopter to shoot across and drop down and drop bombs down. You can tip it like this, or you can use the jeep, which kind of fires across and up. But if you play 2 player, one of you plays as the helicopter, one of you plays as the jeep, and obviously it's a lot better in 2 player. So quality little game. Wanted to grab it. So yeah, really happy to have that in your collection as a new sealed copy. So that is Silkworm. What else we got? A couple more bits. Bought this today, memory card, nice and boring, for the GameCube. Haven't actually got a memory card for the GameCube. I tell you, I have. I've got the smaller one, the small block, whatever it's called. But I wanted the big one, the 251 blocks. Not got one of these. Wanted it, so I've never got to worry about a game save ever again on the GameCube. And this was 10 quid, and this is my local game shop, and it's used but in really lovely condition. It's got all the bits in there, the paperwork. It's got the little those stickers, you know, where you put a sticker on the memory card. It hasn't got a sticker on it, but it's got the new label to put them on. So for £10, I was happy to grab that. Let's chuck that back in there. Yeah, so memory card. Also got some new box protectors. Now I've got a new source for these. I'm going to do a video on these specifically. I actually bought these for obviously the Game Boy games. These are the Game Boy ones. Yeah, I won't go too much on about these right now. I think I'll do a separate video on these, showing, you know, who they are from and what kind of quality they're like. But they are really, really good. They are on par with Sentinel cases, I reckon. There are some cheaper ones that are really flimsy and shit and oversized. I'm not interested in those. I want them to kind of be a bit more uniform with the collection. But yeah, I'm not going to go on too much about these now. I will do a video on these cases and where they're from. I'm currently beginning ordering some more. And finally, we're going to end on an item that I've been trying to track down for some time. Now, I've mentioned this probably loads of times before in other videos, but John, 1MSX to go, fantastic guy, and yeah, I still to this day, after it must be a year, 2 years, maybe longer, that since he gave me these items. He gave me all these Club Nintendo magazines. I still to this day, honestly, John, if you're watching, I'm still internally grateful. Honestly, I love them. They're one of my favourite things in this room is that collection of those magazines. And I'm really trying to find all of the magazines. I mean, I'm not a full set collector of games, but I really want to get all these magazines because they're really special to me. I really enjoyed getting them in the mail back in the day. That was like a monthly subscription to get the magazines, and they were free from Nintendo. Yeah, and I really want to get all of them. They're so nostalgic to look at. I love the hints pages and stuff like that. There's not a huge amount of them, but I'm literally down to the last one. I believe I've got one more to get, and there's a merchandise catalogue which I'm missing, but I'm not overly bothered about the catalogue, but I'm looking for one more issue. So I'm putting it out there if any of you guys have got it, but I'll go into that in a second. So this is my second to last magazine. Again, it's in my saved searches. I've been waiting for it to turn up. This came up literally the other day. As soon as I see it, bang, bought it. You know, it was like 10 quid delivered. Didn't care, wanted it. Never comes up for sale. So it's the second to last issue ever to be released. It's volume 5, issue 3 of Club Nintendo magazine. So it's 1993. So second to last issue to come out. Pardon me. I had this one back in the obviously 93, and I had the one after it. So that'd be volume, what I say was volume 5, issue 4, and that's got a Super Mario All Stars front cover. So the box art of Mario All Stars is the front cover. That is the only Club Nintendo magazine that I'm missing, to my knowledge. I have all of the other ones. So if anyone out there has got that, and it's in nice condition, it's not completely fucked and falling apart, and it's got coffee stains on it or whatever, if you want to sell it, let me know. I am eagerly liking to want to have that in my collection, to have the full set of these magazines. So I'm trying to track that one down. But yeah, this is this magazine. Again, it's got everything. I mean, just flicking through it, I remember having this one. So you've got hints for like the warps for Mario 1, Mario 2. I'm going to do a video on this stuff, all the whistles for Mario 3. When I've got the full set, I'll go through every magazine and show you inside through every magazine. So look, Zelda shows you all the castles and where things are hidden. Zelda 2, invaluable. You know, back in the day when you didn't have internet, you relied on your mates or a magazine or the Nintendo hotline, which I have called back in the day. So good. These are so helpful, and it's just so good just to look through them. You know, and I remember looking at these pages, trying to get the hints of where to go and what's what. So good, so good. So yeah, really happy to have this magazine and to have found it online. So yeah, one more magazine down to go, guys, and I have all of the Club Nintendo magazines, which will be really cool. So just finally, before I go, that is it for this time. I do have a few other things. games up on the shelf there. There's 3 games set up there, and they are for a new console that is soon to arrive. So I'm importing a console, so it's a new system. I've never owned one before. I've wanted one for a long time. Feel free to speculate amongst yourselves. No cheating to those of you that went to play and that kind of already know. So try not to spoil it for everybody. But yeah, new console coming, guys. I'll do a video on that as soon as it comes, providing that it's A-OK and everything's hunky-dory with it. Yeah, I should do a video on that when that comes. That should come in the next couple of weeks. It is coming from Japan. So yeah, hold your thoughts, guys. Again, can't wait for it to turn up. I'm kind of eagerly awaiting its arrival. Got a few more games coming for it as well, so I've gone all out. So fingers crossed that all works out as to be expected. And for now, guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you again soon.
Your finger on your bucket, hit the